Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble! Get ready to rumble!
Y'all ready for this?
My name is John Megdan, and I'm a Level 2 official for USA Hockey.
My dad's the reason I got into officiating. He did it for 25 years. He was a ref. My sophomore year of high school, he told me that I should get into it because it's a good skill to have, and it will teach me a lot of life lessons like dealing with unruly people and time management and all that kind of stuff. And it would add some money into my bank account, which was nice. So I've been doing it since my sophomore year of high school, so this is my 5th year.
A lot of refs like to say 1 out of every 10 games is terrible, but the $1,000 you make from the other 9 makes up for it. My favorite part of reffing is overall I probably enjoy interacting with the players and coaches. Even when they're yelling at me, it's an experience and a half, and it gets your adrenaline going, and it's a lot of fun. With little kids, I like being able to teach them, and I actually help teach them how to play the game that I've grown to love, and I help them grow to love it too. I spend a little bit more time with them, whether it's lining up for face-offs or showing them where to stand or explaining why I called a penalty on them or that kind of stuff. With older kids, it's a little bit more fun because I can joke around with them and screw around with them, and we get to have a good time with them.
I think I'm more of a fair ref more than anything. I prefer to let the guys play. I prefer to let things happen, let the game be played the way it was meant to be played. Where a lot of guys would call every little thing, every little trick, every little time a kid falls down, they'll call a penalty. I want to let the kids play, and I prefer to only call things if 1, I see a turnover or scoring opportunity caused by the infraction, or 2, if I know or see someone put in danger, I'll call a penalty. I know that all the years I was playing hockey, the refs I like more are the ones who would just let us play and have a little more fun and be a little bit rougher on each other. I was basically born into it. The first time I was on the ice, I was 2. I couldn't even walk yet, but my grandpa put me on a sled and pushed me around. The first time I actually put on gear and started playing hockey, I was 3. So really, I started when I was 3. I played on around 10 teams throughout my hockey career. I started at the Suburban Hockey Development School, which was basically just a camp where you learn the fundamentals of hockey, that kind of stuff. From there, I moved on to the Canton hockey program. I played with those guys for a little bit. Then I went to travel hockey. I started with the Motor City Chiefs until I started high school at Detroit Catholic Central, which is a private school in Novi. I played there my freshman through junior year. Freshman year I played on the prep team. Sophomore year I played on the JV team. And then junior year I played on the prep team again. My senior year I didn't make varsity. I wasn't rich and the coach didn't really like me. So my dad decided to coach a team for me and all my buddies, and that's where I finished off my competitive hockey career with my dad, so that was kind of cool. So, although I was a pretty good player, let's be real, I wasn't the next Steve Yzerman, but now I'm thankful I get to focus on another side of the game, the officiating side. It's just a whole other world.
Appearance of an official is very important because it demands respect from parents, players, and coaches, which is any gratitude or respect you can get out of a player or coach is always helpful, because if things go bad, that little bit of extra respect will happen because you look nice could go a long way. So it's important that you have the official jersey of USA Hockey. So you have that, you have your crest, and then you have to make sure your collar's good and use it all the way up. The helmet has to be black with a visor, and it needs to be as clean as possible, as shiny as possible. And that's it. All set.
I think it has to be consistent. Yeah, either way. We'd rather be more strict and call it fair. But we're the moms. I don't think the dads would say the same thing. Yeah. Right? That's true.
Typically speaking, I don't think they do very well. They don't call what I believe to be a penalty. They wait until someone gets really hurt before they call a 5-minute major. Whereas typically speaking, you'll have 2 inches separate between a kid getting hurt and a guy getting a 5-minute major, then a kid getting just a no-call penalty or a simple 2-minute penalty.
In general, I think they usually do a pretty good job. It's a tough job out there, and I think they do a good job overall.
For the most part, I would give them probably about a B+ or an A-.
Usually they're very good. At this level of Pee-wees, you expect the game to get a little more physical. You expect the game to be a little more fast-paced. They tend to do a really good job. Some of them call the game a little too tight, and they don't realize that really can affect the outcome of the game.
In general, I think they do a good job.
You know if you have a good game or you know if you have a bad game. It's easy to tell by the body language of the coaches whether they come shake your hand or not. If you have the kids come shake your hand, a lot of times if you do a good job, they'll even say great job. If you know when you have a bad game. It's just like when you play, you know you have a bad game. The refs have bad days too. It happens. Yeah.
I think they met the expectations. We had some good refs out there who kept the game moving. We only had 1 penalty. The kids played a clean game, and it was good all around.
I thought tonight's game they did pretty well. It was they got a little physical out there, but I didn't think they. I thought they called a pretty decent game. There was nothing that I thought was a bad call.
Yeah, not very good. Not good. They let calls go on both ways. Yeah. They were getting out of the
I saw tonight that the referees were excellent. They only called the very blatant penalties, and they let the play go. And that's what you want the referee to do.
Parents have said they're going to kill my children one day. They said they're going to kill me. They've chased me to my car, and I've had to lock myself in my car. They've spit on me when I've got off the ice. Hockey parents are crazy. They can get insane. They get really invested in their children, and amazingly, the worst ones are always the younger kids. It's never the 18-year-olds. It's never that kind of stuff. The worst parents are always the 8-year-olds because at that point, they still think their kids are going to the NHL when they can barely skate.
I try to not be emotional on the ice. I try to stay as cool-headed and level-headed as possible because if I start to show emotion, that gets coaches going, it gets players going, it gets parents going. So I need to be emotionless, otherwise they'll feed off of my energy and it gets worse.
I just need to be able to compose myself even if I have a 45-year-old man screaming in my face. If there's one thing I could make the parents understand, it would be I don't want their kids to get hurt. My job is to make sure their kids are safe and that the game is played the way it's supposed to be. I'm not going to do anything that would endanger their kids. I'm not going to let them endanger themselves. And I think if a lot of parents could realize that, they wouldn't get as mad at me, and they wouldn't get as mad in general at the game, and they would have a much more enjoyable experience watching their kid play.